Hi guys, I hope you're good. I'm here with Michael from Minimalist.
Hello.
And today we are going to tackle the Ribble link. We're starting off at the end of the Rufford branch of the Leeds and Liverpool Canal in a little place called Tarleton. There are 6 narrowboats making the crossing on the Ribble link today. Joe has taken George and abandoned us, so that means I'm in charge of Michael. What could go wrong? We're heading into the lock now. On the other side is the River Douglas, which will stay on for about 4 miles before turning onto the River Ribble for a short while. Then another turn onto Savick Brook, which eventually will connect us to the Lancaster Canal. We're navigating against the tide on the Douglas, but so far so good. It doesn't feel any different to many other rivers. There are a couple of cruisers out on the river, and we did see a sailboat in the distance, but it was so much quieter than when we did the Thames together.
So, how are you feeling?
Fine. Looking forward to this turn.
The turn Michael's looking forward to is onto the River Ribble. If we miss it, we'll end up out at sea. As much as I like a day out in Blackpool, narrowboat is not how I want to do it. On the right in the picture, you can see Asland Lamp. You have to go outside of this to make the turn, as if you try and cut across, there's a wall just beneath the water and it could ground you. We've been looking out for the lamp the whole way, but I think we were both expecting it to be a bit bigger and more obvious. Now that we're on the River Ribble, we are travelling with the tide, so in theory we should start going a lot faster. The Ribble actually has the 3rd largest tides in England.
We're just about to turn off onto Savick Brook, so that's the end of the River Ribble. How did you find it, Michael?
It's been fine. It's been really flat. Other than a couple of cruisers that went past and gave us a little bit of a wake to go up and down in, it's been pretty much an ideal day for making the crossing.
Just in the distance down there is Preston Docks. We need to make it onto Savick Brook on time, or we'll have to turn around and spend the night there. You can see that one of the other narrowboats is turning into Savick Brook now. There's a traffic light to let you know that you're good to go, and also there's a member of CRT staff at the entrance as well. Savick Brook's a natural waterway whose last 4 miles were canalised to form the Millennium Ribble Link. Before Savick Brook was canalised and opened as the Ribble Link in 2002, the Lancaster Canal was isolated and it didn't connect to the River Ribble. The Ribble Link was actually the first waterway to be built in Britain in over 100 years. It was built to celebrate the millennium and it cost £6.5 million. As well as a waterway to connect the River Ribble to the Lancaster Canal, the link is a community park with cycleways, footpaths and artwork. Boats up to 10'6" wide and 62 foot long can navigate the brook, which seems ludicrous to me as it is so narrow and twisty, and it only gets worse. It seriously feels like we've taken a wrong turn and we're going to end up in someone's garden pond or something. I didn't get it on camera, but we hit something under the water pretty hard here.
The salt, maybe. You wouldn't want to be doing it on anything longer than this, really, would you?
No.
There are 8 locks on the Ribble Link. The first one is off of the River Ribble. This is the next one here. Look who's found us!
So exciting! So exciting!
There are CRT people on all of the locks here, and they must lock them up after the last boat goes through. The Ribble Link is only open 90 days a year, and boats are only allowed to travel in one direction per day. To keep it navigable, the brook is dredged annually. I'm so glad they made the investment in it because it is beautiful, even if it is a bit difficult to navigate. One of the really funky things about the Ribble link is the set of staircase locks that you have to go into backwards. Apparently the first person to do it did so by accident, but it made a lot of sense and now it's a requirement. It does feel a bit disorienting though.
Good.
Place that is
The top of the staircase brings you onto the Lancaster Canal, which is up there as one of my favourites I've visited. When I win the lottery and take early retirement, I'm definitely coming here on my own boat. Maybe I'll even buy a house with an end of garden mooring.
Okay. That seems strange to me. Hello.
I have had the most amazing day. I always love spending time with Joe and Michael. This boat tube world has introduced me to some of the nicest people I've ever known. We've been going for hours now, so it's time to find a nice spot to moor up.
So we've made it. We're just past Preston on the Lancaster Canal. That was really, really good fun.
Yeah,
What? How was your car journey?
It was fine, and then we had to walk all the way from the staircase lock, but it was good. I had some company, so that was a bonus.
I really enjoyed it, but it was nowhere near as extreme than you may have been led to believe, or that I thought it was going to be. So if it's something that you're thinking of doing but are in two minds, I would say just go for it and do it. Obviously be fully prepared. We were lucky with the weather, but it was absolutely manageable. You want to add anything?
No, that's the main thing. Just totally manageable, totally calm. Weather is good, but I think it'd be fine even with a bit of chop with some wind and everything. Just be prepared for the fact that when you turn up Savick Brook, there's a lot of tight bends and it's just go slow. You'll be fine. Go as fast as me, you won't.
Thank you so much for inviting me
Oh,
on.
thank you for coming and meaning I didn't have to do it.
That was great.
It was great. I had a brilliant time. So if you enjoyed that video, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, then do that now. And I will see you all again very, very soon. Alright, bye for now.
Your grey nose.
Oh, look at your nose. Look at the nose.
Look how grey that nose is.